Hello everyone and welcome back to AV Chess Lab. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Petrosian variation of the Queen's Gambit Declined, and we're starting right now. The game starts with d4, we put a pawn in the center of the board, d5, c4, and we have the Queen's Gambit. Two ideas behind the Queen's Gambit that everyone should know is that we're trying to trade a flank pawn for a center pawn. Another idea is to bring, in the future, this rook to the c file and put direct pressure on the pawn on c7. Black continues with e6, solidifying the center in case that white decides to take. We don't have to take with the queen, we can now take with the pawn instead. Knight to c3 is played, knight to f6, we continue to develop and keeping an eye on the d5 square. White continues with the move bishop to g5, bishop to e7, we play e3, we castle, knight f3, h6, bishop takes on f6, bishop takes on f6, and we have the starting position of the Queen's Gambit Declined Petrosian variation. From here, white has a few very interesting ideas. Queen to b3, putting direct pressure on the pawn on d5, asking black what is he going to do about it. Notice that if pawn takes on c4 right away, we can simply take and develop our bishop in one go with tempo. Now, another idea behind queen to b3 is that we're playing against the bishop on the c8 square, which usually doesn't have a good way to develop. So by placing our queen on b3, we're also attacking the pawn on b7. So this bishop can never go to d7, c6. Since once he moves, we can simply capture the pawn on b7. Once our queen is on b3, we can continue the game with either rook to c1 or rook to d1, followed by bishop to e2 or bishop to d3 and king castle. Now that's one idea. Another slower idea is to put the rook on c1, the queen on c2, we develop this bishop to d3 and castle. One of my favorite ideas in this type of positions is to play queen to d2 instead, followed by queenside castling, and just simply have g4, h4, and go for a direct attack on the king. Now, what are black's ideas in this situation? Black wants to delay the capture on c4 as long as possible, or until the bishop from f1 moves. That way it doesn't just take in one go. Another idea here is to play this knight to d7, pawn to b6, and develop the bishop via b7. And go for the breaks either c5 or e5 in order for counterplay. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe, and drop a comment down below. As always, stay safe, have a great day, and show respect to your opponent. See you next time.